So this is a continuation of the rebuild of the 3MZ FE motor after the timing belt break on this old Sienna. And so if you look down here, you can clearly see where each of these valves made contact again with the intake side of the piston. So the assumption is that all those are going to be bent because it looked exactly the same as bank number 2. But if I bring you over here, and so here's bank number 1, and you can see clearly where each of these made contact with the pistons. So this looked identical to bank 2, and on a leak down test of bank 2 on each of these, it was leaking significantly. And each of these valves, you could see when I took the valves out that they were bent. But for some reason, after all this work, these valves are perfectly fine. So just let me turn on a vacuum real quick. And just watch, I was able to pull almost 30 inches of mercury on every single one of these ports. So none of these valves are bent. But while I've got it off, I'm just going to go ahead and replace the seals for each of these. And then we'll go ahead and put it back together. But I'll probably lap each of these just to push it a little further into the head, just to, take up some of the wear that's on these caps. But shocking. This was not expected at all. Now I chose this cylinder because this cylinder is pulling the least amount of mercury out of all the others on this head, and I'm still able to pull, and it'll continue to drop. And it might just be where it's at right now. This is dry too, so that would probably help. But it's still pulling a vacuum. Yeah, it's kind of stopped right here, but even with that result, and I can improve it when I lap things. Now I turn this off, I'll watch this. Now part of the weight of this whole thing is part of what's why this is going to drop off quicker. And so I'm just trying to catch this, but you can see how long, oh, there it goes. So surprising results on head number, or bank number 1. These were all perfectly fine. That's completely shocking to me. Did not expect that would ever occur. I guess it's good. We'll go ahead and put this one back together after we replace all the valve seals, and then throw this thing back together and get it running.